Isabela, and I'll be your host on the Remembered Corner. On these episodes, I'm going to showcase my hometown, Medicine Hat, Alberta. Medicine Hat is a place that's very near and dear to my heart. It's where I was born, and it's where I call home today. And I'm excited to share with you some of the reasons why I love it so much. Whether you're a lifelong resident of Medicine Hat or just discovering it for the first time, these episodes are for you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hi guys, call into City Hall with me to meet the mayor. So we are here at City Hall where she works, and do you know that she's the first female mayor? In the west of Canada, you will find the province of Alberta, which is one of the 3 prairie provinces. Alberta is renowned for its natural beauty and boasts 6 UNESCO-designated World Heritage Sites. Located in the southeast corner of Alberta, you will find the city of Medicine Hat. It's not uncommon for smaller cities or towns to be overshadowed by larger cities. Medicine Hat, Alberta is no exception. However, this doesn't mean that Medicine Hat is forgotten. It is a vibrant city with a rich history, culture, and natural beauty. I want to showcase some of the many attractions that make this place special on these episodes. While it might not receive as much attention as larger cities, Medicine Hat has much to offer and should not be forgotten, but instead remembered. Hi guys, call into City Hall with me to meet the mayor. Come on, guys. Hi guys, right now I'm in the City Councilor Chambers. It's really cool and it echoes. And this is where they make our decisions and where they have all of their meetings. So let's go down. And the mayor sits right in the middle. Come on, guys, let's go meet the mayor. The mayor's office is right up there. Let's see if we can see her. I can't. It's nice to speak with you.
It's nice to speak with you too, Isabela. Thank you for offering to interview me.
You're welcome. So, how do you get the people involved in the city? How do you get the people in the community involved in
and what we're doing and that kind of thing? Well, there's a number of different ways. So we have a website. This term, we actually also have a council Facebook page and a mayor's Facebook page. And we recently launched a podcast. So it's called Public Matters, and you should check it out. It's really good. You actually listened to it before, didn't you? Yeah. So the podcast is kind of designed to answer some of the questions that the community might have, and also just open the city up a little more so that people can get to know staff and also like what we're doing here. So that's an excellent way. We also recently started kind of doing town halls. So our first town hall was at the Viner Center, and it focused on seniors issues. But anyone, if you're part of a group, you can reach out to the mayor's office if you want to organize a town hall that council would come and try and answer your questions as best as possible. And then, as I mentioned, just being open to talk to people if they have issues, to go to groups like if there's like certain construction groups in the city and development groups in the city, and just go talk to them. And the food bank, for example, they will invite me to come and come to one of their events, for example, and that gives me an opportunity to kind of engage with the community that way too. So and then of course there's council meetings, and you can watch them on YouTube, but I think it's important for me that we provide a variety of ways for people to get engaged, because not everybody likes coming to council meetings, or maybe not everybody's on Facebook, but if you provide a number of ways, then maybe more people will get engaged.
And what's the best but worst thing about being the mayor?
I don't like it when someone has a problem that we can't solve. So there's lots of things that the city it's not in our jurisdiction, meaning that it's not within our area of responsibility. It might be provincial, it might be federal, but it's not in our jurisdiction. So for example, if someone's struggling with housing or struggling in a way that I, as the mayor, can't really help them solve their problem, I find that quite difficult, because I of course want to help people. That's why I'm here, but I can't solve all problems.
And what's the best thing?
The best thing? I think getting to participate in the future of our city. I grew up here and I love Medicine Hat a lot. And so I want to see us be a real vibrant and resilient community into the future. So I'm glad I get to be a part of that.
What's something you're kind of particularly proud of?
Since becoming mayor? Well, we've started a few things in motion, so I'm really, really excited that we've got a podcast, and that we've embarked on, doing more town halls and having our Facebook page so that we're more open to the community. And we're also we've directed staff to come back with an environmental framework, which the city didn't have before, so that's really cool. And I think overall we're moving in a direction that is going to be good in the long term, but the city sometimes moves a little slower than people would like, but just have to be persistent and resilient and just keep pushing and keeping your eye on the prize.
And I just tried to wing it. No, can't remember that.
What is your favorite thing about living in Medicine Hat?
My favorite thing about living in Medicine Hat is that it's not too big, but it's not too small. So there's lots of fun activities that you can do that I really like. I like doing Beat the Heat or watching people. I go to swim. I swim with AMAC, and so we get to do lots of fun events down in King Cooley and stuff like that.
That's awesome. King Cooley is a very beautiful park.
Yeah.
And you mentioned Beat the Heat, so that's a really cool skateboard competition, and that happens every year on July 1st on Canada Day, and you're participating this year.
Do you want to know what it used to be called?
Yes, I do.
Grip It and Rip It.
That's a really good name. I wonder why they changed it.
Oh, I know why they changed it, because everyone would get so sweaty and hot, and then they said, well, you just gotta beat the heat, and then that's why they changed the name.
Thank you for telling me that. That's a really good story. But what was the previous one? Rip It and
Grip It.
Grip It and Rip It. I like that one too.
Yeah, I like both of them.
Yeah.
And I also like to play baseball in my park by my house with my dad, or sometimes even just play sports.
That's awesome.
And I like to go outside.
Yeah. And so you would also like the parks that I mentioned before,
yeah.
Usually, yeah. Well, that's great.
How can kids make it, how can kids make our city better?
There's lots of ways. So we spoke about the Skateboard Association, and so they worked really hard to get the skate park built down by King Cooley, but there's also like a smaller skate park that they were instrumental in, and they actually came and presented to council, and this was really cool. It's also one of my favorite things that happened as a mayor. They came to council. Previous to this council, it was illegal to skateboard downtown. But now, because of their work and that they came and presented and said, we would like to see skateboarding be allowed downtown. Now skateboarding is allowed downtown. We changed the bylaw. So that's really a cool thing. Also, just, if you have something that you're passionate about, just working to do those things within the city. So like the mountain biking association I spoke about before, 670, they build all of our mountain biking, and we collaborate with them. But it really is cool to see how initiatives from the community can make their way into fruition or to become a reality. And so even what you're doing right now, interviewing all of the different people in our community doing cool things, that shines a light on our community, and I think it helps to make our community better because more people will hear about it.
So I know that you're the first female mayor, and it's really nice that you're inspiring people like me, little girls, in the city.
Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. I am the first female mayor in Medicine Hat, and I was similarly inspired by people before me, so I really appreciate you saying that.
Well, thank you very much for letting me come to your building and letting me get some footage of you in the afternoon. It was nice meeting you, and I hope that we'll meet again soon.
I had fun, and I hope we meet again too, maybe at Beat the Heat.
Thank you everyone for watching. Bye. There's really pretty sights out here. Oh my goodness. Hi, guys. So I just finished meeting the mayor, and we just finished talking. And right now, I am out in the front of Medicine Hat City Hall. And that was really awesome. Thank you again, Lindsay, for all your time. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Bye, guys. Come back with another episode.